What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So we're going to be doing some minor stuff on the sedan today. Some really small things that I've wanted to take care of for a while. So as you guys might have known, I'm a little bit crazy busy the last few months trying to get stuff dialed in. I work at Throttle now, which is super killer. But I stopped doing side work, so I've taken a few weeks and tried to wrap up all of the side work projects I have so I can kind of free up some more time to do this stuff. So for those of you who've reached out to me, I'm doing great. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm just trying to get settled and figure stuff out so I can get back to doing this, which is making content. So some future projects going into next month. I got this beauty, which is an M50 B25 cylinder head. Fully ready to go, ready to drop onto a car. So Danny and I finally got another E36. Well, I got another E36. So for about the last 6-7 months, Danny and I have wanted to start doing tandem drifting. We're getting to the point where we're regularly tandeming with other people. We have a bunch of friends that we like to tandem with, but Danny and I share the same car, so we never get to tandem with each other. So as you guys know, we drift the Cheeto. We got another car. We do need to pull the motor out on this one. It started to leak a little bit of oil, so we got to fix that. So anyway, the Cheeto needs work. We picked up another E36. It hasn't run since 2012. Well, I'm going to throw a cylinder head at it because when it drove last, it started smoking blue oil smoke out the exhaust. So we're going to throw a head at it and see if it works. And if it doesn't, then we're gonna probably put a motor in it. But anyway, I'm gonna start working on that at the end of this month. Videos for that probably won't be out till early next month, but fun stuff to look forward to. So when I bought my M3 sedan, it had a few little door dings in it. It had one on the roof, it had one on the hood, and they really weren't that big of a deal. They did bother me, but like a month and a half ago, some mother bitch nailed my passenger side front door. I had Nick from Dentsmith come out, pull these dents out. He did a killer job, it turned out awesome. So Nick did a killer job fixing and pulling those dents out. I can't even tell where some of them used to be, but they were pretty obvious. There's still a little bit of a paint chip on that one, but it's way better than it was, so I still have to clean off some of the compound. So another thing we're gonna be doing today is vinyl wrapping the roof black. I washed my car like 2 weeks ago, and I like ran the pressure washer across the top, and it just freaking scalped the clear coat right here and right here, and I've wanted to gouge my eyes out ever since. Of course, I daily drive this thing, so I can't drop it off of a paint shop and have it corrected. So it was like 50 bucks for like 5x5 feet of black vinyl wrap. So we're just gonna wrap it, see how it looks, and if it looks bad, then we can just peel it off and get it fixed correctly. The other thing is that it's had this Bluetooth Sirius XM little antenna, and it doesn't work on the stereo for some reason. But this thing is like magnetic, and so it comes up and down, and it's just been doing a freaking number on the roof paint for as long as I've had the car. So we're gonna snip that, vinyl wrap the whole thing, and hopefully it doesn't look bad. I think this thing has enough mods on it to pull off the look. Hopefully it'll complement the new window banner nicely. I'm not sure. Not gonna be wrapping the roof wing, so the top of the roof wing is still gonna be white. It's just gonna be black going forward. So we'll see how this looks. And the other thing is that this door handle stopped working like a year ago, but I never used that door handle. Of all the doors I used, that's the least used one, so I'm not sure why it broke. I picked up a new door handle. It came with the new handle trim. So we're gonna go slam that Johnny in. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Let's do it. Alright, so I got the old one out. What a freaking mission that was. That's supposed to have a bushing on it, and it's also supposed to be connected to that part. So the metal straight up sheared. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen one snap like that before. That little bar, so that little tab on the left side, it actually just rests on that. And that just pulls. So it's just floating there. There's no physical connection between them. So when you unbolt it, it literally just comes out through the door here on this section, because this is in the way. I actually unbolted it, but I don't really think it helped very much. So I was able to move that a little bit forward, but I just kind of sandwiched it between this and the door. So hopefully it didn't deflect the door at all. I don't think it did. I think we're fine. So, reverse procedure. Yeah, it's gonna be the nicest handle on the car, because the rest of them are original and they're a little bit dark faded. So maybe I might go after them with some plastic cleaner and trim cleaner, make everything else look equally as clean. Alright, so it did put up a little bit of a fight, not gonna lie, but it's in. I feel like they put these things in before they put the rest of the stuff in, like the windows, regulators, all that stuff. So it was a little bit of a mission to get it to go, but it did sit in there, so let's test it. Alright, it's closed. Open. Sweet. Is it still kind of sticky? It is. So why don't we lube the actuator? Oh, that's way better. That is so much better. Alright, hot dog. We got ourselves a door that works. Except it's locked. Nice meme. Alright, door handle's fixed. Now we're gonna pull it in. I got 5x6 foot black 3M vinyl wrap. I have never wrapped a car before, or wrapped a roof, or wrapped anything, but it can't be rocket science, right? So I cleaned it. We're gonna clean it a few more times. Oh, let me show you why we're wrapping it in the first place. Clear coat spot is fried. Clear coat is gone on that. There's another spot right there on the clear that's fried. So I'm just gonna, yeah, there's another spot right there. So there's a little bit of clear coming off on several parts on this car. The roof ones are the most obvious. So I don't want to take this in and go to a paint shop, mainly because my OCD is probably going to kick in and I'm going to want to go through the whole car and get everything done, because there's a few other spots on the car that need to be touched up. So I'm just going to throw a vinyl wrap at it and call it a day. I want to go through this car fully, fairly soonish, within the next year or two, hopefully. For now we're going to go for the black vinyl roof. I don't know if it's going to look good. You think it's going to look good? Content. Yeah, fair enough. So, oh, we got to remove this too. That's another thing. That thing's putting in freaking work on the paint. Give her, oh, that's cool. So this I should actually be able to tuck under that, or maybe I fucked it. I don't know. Oh, well. I don't want to hear it. Gassing, baby. Oh, I should probably cut the sunroof out before we start peeling that. Ta-da! Definitely mediocre at best.
Fucking A, bud.
Fucking A, bud. But it'll work from 10 feet away. There are definitely some spots that are not perfect. But, oh, I still gotta go in and kind of try and tuck that shit and cut it a little bit more, but It's better than nothing, I guess.
Hey, bud.
From back here it looks wicked. There will be minor adjustments to be had, most definitely. The thing that sucks is you can still see where the clear is peeling, but it doesn't look discolored. So I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
Just don't look at the roof spoiler. You gotta make one of these where you don't look at it and then you just come from the back, chilling.
You know what it reminds me of? Like a convertible that has like
Fucking reminds you of fucking hack.
No, like a convertible. Like think of Miata rollover bar that just like connects to like where the seat pillar normally is, and then it's just like a cross member. Because it's like black, white for like the rail, white or black.
I think it looks good with the white wing.
Oh no, I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
I think black would be
I think it looks sick.
out of color, but yeah, I'm gonna probably mess with it for another few weeks. Maybe touch up some spots. I don't know if you can like. Oh, you can add wrap on top of wrap. I don't know if that's gonna be the answer or not, but some of these spots are freaking awful. But for the first time wrapping ever, I would say that's probably a solid 4 out of 10.
How it connects with the rain guards and the front splitter. Like it all kind of pulls together a little bit.
Yeah.
And it makes the car look even lower because the roof line is the highest point. So it like looks, and then
That's fair. Yeah.
The trim around the door, around the door frame, is like thin because of the rain guards.
Mhm.
And it has a cool look to it.
Yeah, I'll sit on it. It's definitely not a permanent fix. So, I also went to Adam's last week. I brought one of my really good friends, Brianna, so I'm going to throw in some footage from that for the rest of this video. I didn't vlog it, but I just ran some POV. So, enjoy some drift footage. Alright, Bree's first lap.
I'm excited.